is going on, you guys? My name is Simon Fly, and welcome back to another Active Gamer Poll. This is Active Gamer Poll number 6, I think. And this week's question is a big one, you guys. But before I get into it, I just want to introduce one of the legendary commentators of this or any other generation. You guys know him shortly as the Megaton. You want to say hi, Megaton?
Oh, hi. Hi, everyone. With Barack Obama.
It's not Barack Obama. This is Megaton. And anyways, you guys, thanks for stopping by for another Active Gamer Poll. If you haven't been to one of these before, it's basically a series I created off of questions that I would ask in the Active Gamer community. It's a Google Plus community, and it's in a poll style, you know. And I do the results on the polls, and if you ever want to join one, I'll leave the community in the description so you can follow it and stuff. Without that out of the way, though, let's get on with the video, you guys. So this poll, this semi-weekly poll that I do every once in a while.
What is the question, Sly?
That's what I was gonna say. The poll this week is, what are the chances of us seeing a, not what are the chances? It's are you open to the idea of having a female Link in one of the future Legend of Zelda games? And the poll is a pretty big poll, you guys, because the comments on it and the responses were some that I've never had before. You know, it's probably the most I've ever had on a poll. And yeah, you know, it was huge, and I really liked the poll. But I think depending on how the video goes, I don't think I want to do another one of these serious polls, because I feel that it was really, you know, like it felt very negative to me, although it shouldn't have been. I wanted to keep it more like I guess professional, should I say?
Kind of like, I guess, for the reason for the poll, you know, like,
yeah, like the reason for it was like Megaton was just about to say is I wanted to see where Nintendo fans are at, you know, especially with this whole like Halo stuff that's been going on. You know how the series and stuff are changing. I want to see how open Nintendo fans are to change, and that was the reason for the poll.
Yeah, it's like me and Sly, I kind of talked about this like on the side and stuff, and we kind of discussed, you know, discussed the, you know, the effects of the question, you know, because I know it's very critical for a lot of Nintendo fans. So this is something that we kind of delayed for a little bit because we weren't sure, and we were trying to we waited for the poll to do this Active Gamer Poll because we wanted to see if the numbers were going to grow, and they certainly did. Yeah,
they grew really bad, like really fast on this poll.
More than I can anticipate.
Okay, and so anyways, you guys, the result for the poll this week was, I'm not really sure what the number is. I think it was like 31 or 32 votes, and these are the numbers. So 7 of you voted for yes, and that's 20%. 17 voted for no, that was 49%. That was almost half. That's a huge number.
That's almost half,
like I just said. And then another 7 voted for Nintendo won't allow it. That was 20%. And then 4 of you voted I hope not. And then I put in little, I don't know what those things are, but I think they're brackets, and I put jerk in it. And 4 people voted. That was 11%. So that's the reason, you know, for me, the biggest reason why it's parentheses. Thank you, Megaton. Then, you know, for me, that was the biggest like thing. And I think the reason a lot of people voted for no wasn't because, you know, they were being so open-minded. I think it was just because, you know, like they were kind of interpreting the question as to, it's not just Link that's changing. I think they were thinking that it was a big crossover, like how Zelda was going to change into a boy and Ganondorf was going to turn into a chick, and, you know, stuff like that. And that wasn't really the reason for the poll. It was just to see Link changed into a female. And so, yeah, but I still do, you know, I still respect everybody's, you know, decisions and, you know, their responses and comments and stuff. And so with that, Megaton, do you have anything you want to say? You know, like, I know you're very pro for this, you know, like very against this, I should say.
I got this.
Okay. Go ahead. All right.
No, well, for me, I wouldn't want to change anything. And the reason why I say Link shouldn't be changed to a female, for the reason that Link's already an iconic character. You know, I kind of feel that, I mean, I'm not being sexist or anything, but Link is already a, you know, signified icon in the gaming industry. Like, it's already it's something that you can't change or anything like that. And I know years. Gender, I know for a fact that gender, I guess, I'm going to say gender change because I'm going to get in trouble. No, but No. It just the change of a gender for me. It's kind of it's a big thing because I grew up playing a lot of the Legend of Zelda games, and kind of like pretty much all of them. And I've had every single console that has been out for the Nintendo that Nintendo's put out, except handhelds, because it's ridiculous buying one every once in a while. But the point is that for me, I wouldn't change that, because for me, it's already something that is already, I don't know how to say it. I guess it's a industry or foundation where you can't change it anymore. So it's something like a historical landmark, I guess, if you want to put it that way. I know that a lot of people that I know wouldn't want it to be changed, but I don't know. Like, I kind of feel that it should just stay the course with Link. Yeah, I know they never gave Link a actual name. They didn't give him an actual voice or anything like that, and I totally understand. And I don't know. Like, I kind of. Yeah, I kind of agree and then disagree at the same time. The reason why is because I'm so used to Link. If it's anything, if people are upset like over a lot of the things that Nintendo does, they've given us games that we didn't even ever expect. The Wind Waker was HD. For the Wii U was in HD, and before that, when it came out on the GameCube, it kind of I don't know how to say it. It wasn't popular with people. Because they were kind of saying, oh, Nintendo's Legend of Zelda is going to come out, and they saw it more cartoony than anything else. And people hated it. I remember reading the reviews on it, and everybody voted it like 2 out of 10 or like a 20% and stuff like that. It was just terrible. But and then people went back, great. And even critics went back. Yeah, and critics go back now and they rated it like a 95 or 100%, just like a perfect game or whatever. And I know I was rambling on and on, but that's the point for me. The main point is that Nintendo likes to take what do you call that, Megaton? Like to take risks. They take huge risks with every single game they make. The approaches they make are not always the popular ones. Yeah, they exactly, they always do that. And another thing I want to say too is I kind of, it's very easy to pick a side with this, but I kind of want to stay in the center of it. I don't really want to pick a no or a yes. I kind of wanted to stay in the middle, although I did vote yes, like for obviously for reasons, but it's very easy to say no, and it's very easy to say yes. I wanted to kind of stay in the middle and see what everybody's saying, just for the purpose of the poll and journalistically speaking, you're a commentator before you are a fanboy. That's the way I see it. And so with that, you guys, let me go to the top comments of now the to the comment section. You kind of missed your cue. A little too late for that. The first comment is from WeN360 with me, and his was basically no, pretty much like a hell no. And so what he said, you guys, is no. Link is Link. For so long he's looked like him, Link. To change him and looks is just dumb. It's kind of weirdly spelled, but that's what it says. Link is a he in Smash and Mario Kart and in his own series. There is absolutely no logic whatsoever in saying Link can be a girl. Let's change Zelda into a guy then. So yeah, no at all. There's no logic. So like I said, he's basically saying no, hell no. He doesn't want Link to change at all. And his logic, he says that there's no logic in it, but the way I see it is that there is logic. The Legend of Zelda series was never written for Link to be a girl or a guy. They keep that open. Even Nintendo keeps it open. Nintendo's even said themselves that they're open to the idea of having a female Link in one of their games. I kind of agree with WeN360 with me because of that. Like, I kind of feel kind of where he's going through, like not going through, but what he kind of said. It's kind of like dead on what it should be. So yeah. Yeah, I see. I agree too. Like it. Link is Link, and that's one thing that I saw. A lot of people agree that Link is Link, stay as Link, and I get it. So thank you, WeN360 with me for giving a comment, and especially since you've been in so many before. He's been in at least 1 million of them, so that's a big number. All right, so for the second one today, this is from Maurice Charles. He's actually been on a lot of polls too, but this is the second poll. I mean, no, I shouldn't say second. Second, he has 2 comments in this video that I wanted to use. So the first one is, I like your observation regarding Nintendo possibly trying to control the sexuality of the title's protagonist. He's a smart guy by using that word. I don't know what that word means, but I'm guessing it's good guy. And so anyways, let me continue with it. It says, I just think it would be personally cool if Link could be courageous, Zelda he would be wise.
while Ganondorf is the same douche pig we've grown to hate and love.
Well, I kind of love him because he's an easy.
I love him too. He's so awesome. And then it continues and it says, it would just feel a little more refreshing, and they could experiment with the characters more, like Sheik or Navi for starters. Epona as a boy, I don't know. I am open for it. And it continues and it says, I also wish, not holding my breath, they take this time off to legitimately putting Robin Williams in the game as a model for Tingle, if not in some personal had not. So, you know, I chose this obviously because there's a lot of things, obviously, that Maurice Charles keeps in consideration when it comes to The Legend of Zelda. He realizes, you know, that Robin Williams is one of those very iconic, you should say, person, and he's one of the ones that really did a really big hat knot for The Legend of Zelda. He named his daughter Zelda.
See, that's what I was gonna go to. What if Nintendo actually got like the model for him and stuff, and it would make him Princess Zelda's father? And he would, you know, actually for me that would be something really cool.
Really cool, actually. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Really smart.
And so another thing he also says is he took it, you know, beyond the pole, you know, and he says, you know, that it would be cool to mix up the other characters, you know, and to bring old characters back. And I really do agree. Like, they could really jump into Sheik's character, into Navi, the fairy from...
Good comment, Maurice Charles.
Yes, exactly.
Good job, bro.
And then Epona as a boy, like, seeing him just opening it up is really cool, you know. I see how he sees it, you know, and I see that he's open to it. That's why I chose his comment.
That's one sexy comment right there.
That's one sexy comment. And very smart, because there's words in there that I don't understand. There's a lot of them. So the next comment, you guys, is from Malik JC, and this is he says he's open to it. So let me just read the comment real quick, and it says, I don't really care either way. I used to think the Oracle Link was a girl, but I doubt it's ever gonna happen. We always associate the character Link as male. No one thinks of Link as and goes, that character is a woman. Kind of like how Wii Fit Trainer is a male or female, but we're always going to see that character as female. Just try to describe Link without using the word boy. This is kind of how the character is now. So, you know, this is very true. When we think of Link, we think of boy. You know, or we think of as dude or as guy or as man.
Simple, you know, I'm right. You know, like with my comment, my opinion.
You could say that, but that was the reason for the poll.
Basically,
you know, and
I'm still right.
And so, yeah, you know, I see what he means. You know, especially like how you can change it. Obviously, you can change like the Wii Fit Trainer from a male to a female and just like that. But I'm thinking the same thing with Link. I think we should be able to change him in one game and then go back to the regular Link in another one without us kind of like I guess corrupting who Link is. I don't know if that makes any sense.
Oh yeah, it does.
And yeah, Megaton, do you want to add anything to this?
I smell pizza in my room.
Yeah, okay.
I probably ordered pizza.
All right, and so thank you, Malik JC. This is, you know, you've been in a lot of Active Gamer polls before, and thanks for stopping by. And
good job, bro.
And for
respond to the next one.
Hell yeah. Stay tuned. All right, and so for the next one, once again, Maurice Charles is back, and what he has to say is pretty interesting too. He says, I want them to make Link a female. Switch it up a little. Little girls should get a route for a badass heroine other than Samus. And I really like this comment, you guys. Personally, really like it because of one thing. The female... I guess the female characters in a lot of games are very sexually like enhanced. I guess is a way to put it. Think of a lot of
boobies and booties.
Boobies and booties. Okay. But yeah, the characters are very advanced. Just think Samus Aran. They make her very, very sexy. You know, if she was a real life person, I would like marry her. And then like Tomb Raider, Lara Croft.
Lara Croft. You know,
she's very like sexy. You know, and I think that if Nintendo was to do a female character, I think they would do it
even the main
right
character
way.
for Bayonetta, you know, it's like...
Oh, exactly. Bayonetta's like the main character. She's just like exaggeratedly gorgeous, you know.
And
it's
the
same thing with
Dark,
a lot of these girls.
and then you have what? You know, Cortana for Master Chief.
That's true. See, like there's a lot of like characters that are just, you know, very sexified.
My hairstyle.
Your hairstyle. Okay, that's not even a game character. But yeah, you guys. And I think
she's pretty real.
Personally, I think Nintendo would be very good at keeping the character simple, just like they do with Link. They never make Link like a super buff, like Arnold Schwarzenegger kind of guy. You know, he's always like just a regular looking guy. He's skinny. He's not very big. He's not very strong. he's courageous, and that's about it. And I think this really resonates with me because it's true. If they were to make a character like that, Nintendo would really gain the fans in the girl kind of environment.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yes, exactly. And so anyways, you guys, those are the 5 comments. This is a lot of comments, and the video is very long actually. I don't want it to go too long, but it is, and it's okay because the poll is very important.
It's an active gamer poll.
It's an active
active
gamer poll, and it's a big question, you guys. And like I said, hopefully I really do hope that nobody just dislikes the video just to dislike the poll, because I really hope that you guys see it as
don't break my heart.
Don't break exactly. Don't break my heart, and make it keep it professional, I should say. I've seen like Redknight recently did a video explaining his opinions on the game. What's that game? Metroid Prime, the Galactic Federation, the new game that's coming out for the 3DS. It's a spin-off of the game, and people are bashing, or not bashing, but just literally just disliking the video just because of the video. And it makes no sense to me. Hopefully,
Redknight,
this isn't the same thing.
Redknight, if you're listening to this or you're watching this video, please, we support you 100%.
Oh yeah, I support you too, man. You're awesome. That's why I have this unofficial poll running through your channel, because one, you don't get after me. Yeah, it's a network, it's a community. Okay. One, because you tell me no, and two, because I really do respect the community. You guys are awesome. And so anyways, you guys, thanks for watching the video. I really do appreciate you coming by.
Me too. A lot.
Like I said, like and subscribe to see more of these polls, and I will leave another link to the comment, or to the poll, so you guys can vote afterwards.
I think I should go eat pizza right now, because that's almost
all right. Bye, Megan.
Milk.
That's fine. Yeah, no. White milk. I don't know. But anyways, you guys, thanks for watching, and we will see you on the next video.
Fuzzy Bear.